Hi, today I bought a Novo7 Aurora tablet from Ainol, which is based in Shenzhen. So it is a Chinese tablet running ice cream sandwich. Ice cream sandwich is the latest version of Android operating system. So this is my unboxing video. In fact, this is my second unboxing because the first video was a bit crappy and I had to redo it again. So I paid 220 Singapore dollar for this, and a quick look in the internet showed me that we can order the similar things at around 150 US dollar. So a quick conversion gave me around 200 Sing dollar, but I think it is a fair price that I gave $220 to them, because they have to have staffs and office and showroom here, while the online store doesn't need staff's office, showroom, etc. So at Sing $220 it is a fair price. One thing in difference is this one is a 16GB model, and the 150 US dollar 200 Sing dollar versions that I see in the internet is actually 8GB model, so it's a fair price, right? So like all the Chinese designed, their charger cannot fit into their box, so it comes separately, and they also give me this cheap looking cover, and I think this cover is not meant for this tablet. More on this later. So unboxing starts. Okay, Ainol Novo7 Aurora tablet. So I removed the box. It's pretty decent, and we have this, and when we uncover it we have the tablet. So the tablet has a front facing camera, and in the back there's no back facing camera. So while iPhone 3 doesn't have a front facing camera and did quite a mess, this one doesn't have a back facing camera. But we are not going to make a professional level photos with this, so I think it will be fine. So there's nothing except the front facing camera and the touchscreen, and on this side there's nothing, on this side there's nothing except Ainol 16GB Pass 6 seal, and here another seal that reads QC6 with a star. Okay, and on this side we have a power button, so I will turn it on. So this is how it turns it on. So while we are booting up, we'll take around, we'll look around. We have a volume button and back button. We have a back button here on an ICS tablet. From my right to left, from your left to right, we have a charger port. This is mini USB, which is hard drives and cameras use. In my opinion, it is not very nice when we have a separate mini USB port and charger port when we just want to plug in our micro USB charger here. But more on that on later. Okay, I have two more on that on later. Why this cover is not meant for this tablet, and why we have a separate mini USB here, and we have HDMI port. Wow, but in the box I don't think they will give us an HDMI cable. The tablet has already booted before we notice. Okay, after HDMI we have a Mac, small Mac, and we have a micro SD slot. Okay, charger, mini USB, HDMI, and Mac, micro USB, and 3.5mm headphone jack. But we only have one speaker here. That's it. That's a tablet. And after that we have this decent box. Everything is engraved. Okay, not engraved. Everything is printed with Novo7 Aurora 710. Novo7 Aurora 710 things. And here we have the warranty card and user manual, which is essentially telling me how to plug this with a computer and how to factory reset, which I throw it away before making this one. This one this 3.5mm cheap looking earpieces, which was originally in a pouch, which I have there, and USB cable and USB host cable. Oh wow, why two USB cable? So this is the normal USB cable which we use to connect this with a computer, so that this will become a storage device, and this one is used to connect this with other storage device like hard drives or thumb drives, so that this one reads the data from there, and maybe we can plug in some keyboard and mouse, but I'm not sure about them. The advertisement only say it works with some 3G dongle. That means we can use the 3G connection on it, but it doesn't have any 3G module. Okay, there's no SIM card slots here, so that's why it has a mini USB port, not a micro USB port. So one down, one to go. Okay, now this cover I think is not meant for this tablet. Why? This cover is meant to hold like this. This side down, this side up. Why? We have some hook here and there's no hook here. So if you put the tablet here and hold it like this, the tablet can slide down and actually fall. So it must be hold like this. But here we have this tablet, and it has some volume rocker here, like you know. So if we put the tablet this way, the volume rocker will be hidden beneath the hooker. So the tablet can only be put this way. Okay, obviously you cannot put the tablet this way or that way, so it must be this way. So when we actually put the tablet this way, I think it is not very intuitive to hold it here, because the power button is okay. When I face it up, power button is at the bottom. After second thought, I think if I hold it here, yeah, I think this is the correct way of holding this tablet, which will be apparent when we see the YouTube video. I think the power button at the top is good, but when we hold the tablet in this way to read some document, etc., power button near your finger is not very good, and the volume rocker becomes upside down, because this button on this side is increase the volume, on that side is decrease the volume. So here this increase volume button is nearer to the ground. That means it's pointing downwards. So when you press a button which is pointing downward, your volume goes up, and when you press a button which is pointing upward, your volume goes down. So it is not very intuitive. So this cover is just an afterthought, I think. And about this back button, so this back button is a reminiscence of Gingerbread. So I think, in my opinion, this tablet is essentially designed for Gingerbread, and somehow the developer feels they have to ship this with ICS. That's why this is in ICS, and we have some back button here. And essentially on the home screen, I remove all the shortcuts, and I haven't put any widgets back, because usually I use widgets. The best thing about Android over iCrabs widgets, so I use widgets a lot. So as you can see, this movement is pretty impressive. After all, the CPU it is running is 1.2 GHz A10, not the Cortex A8 A9 series, but this is A10 from another CPU designer. Anyway, it is pretty impressive, and it has 1 GB of RAM, which is pretty decent. And if you take a look here, where's the Fruit Ninja? Okay, Fruit Ninja. So I'm not a very good ninja here. Okay. So multi-touch is supported, and it is pretty decent, right? Okay, I did it on purpose to end the game. So it's quite pretty impressive, quite fast, and let's try some YouTube streaming. Okay, so earlier I told you about I think this tablet seems meant to be hold like this way, not this way. It is pretty because when you have a YouTube video, yeah, I just press the first one, a random one. You cannot, you see, there's no auto rotation in YouTube. So that means all the YouTube video is supposed to watch this way. So let me stop it now. Okay, something I notice when I download some ads here is when I am downloading some ads, the whole touchscreen become unresponsive regardless of which app you are using. So partly I think they are rushing ICS out and they don't have much time to finish the Wi-Fi. When the Google Play Store app is downloading something and the thing is not working very well. Here, DevTools. Oops. Here, DevTools. That means they rush this thing out without clearing some development remnant, right? So we have a DevTool here. Okay. Apart from that, I can play the Osmos HD very well, and many other things is yeah, like ICS is very good. So apart from some minor hiccups at $220, this 16GB version of Ainol Novo7 Aurora 710 inches tablet is a pretty good deal. It is pretty impressive. And yeah, I think I forgot to mention that they are using the same IPS screen from LG, so the display is pretty impressive. One thing I cannot show you right now is how far this battery can stretch on one charge. So I will get back to that soon, very soon. So give me some time and I will get back to it. Thanks for watching. Do not